Okay. Hello, hello, hello. I gotta move this camera, I think, a little bit. So sorry. All right. Uh-oh. Huh. Hold on here. I got bad signal. I'm trying to fix it. That's so weird. Okay. It's not going to do it. Okay, well, c'est la vie. All right. Hello, everybody. I know if you just give me a second here, I swear I'm getting it together. I wasn't expecting to have a bad connection on my phone. So there's that. So now I gotta pivot a little here. All right, let's get out of there. Yeah, that's too bad. We're gonna go to TikTok. We are. Didn't mean for that to play. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. I didn't know it was gonna do that. All right. All right, all right. Let's see who we got here. Anybody hanging out? All right, well, this is new. Now we have to open a panel showing the chat, but I can't see it. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Things have just clearly things have changed, and I was sleeping when it happened. Cause what the hell? I'm trying to figure this out. Really, I am. Really, I am. So I apologize. And also, I'm going to try to make this like more like that. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if anybody is saying anything on the chat, but I can't get to it. So I apologize. Oh, and OBS updated. This is fun. This is fun. I love technology. I love it when it works. Looky here. I'm just trying to get I'm trying to get some of this phone out of the way. Well, I give up. It's just going to have to be this way. I'm just going to have to blame it on the rain. Two watching. Okay, I know you're here. Let me just find the chat. I promise I'm getting there. This is bizarre. Oh, here it is on the side. You had 3 coffees today, but me buckle up. I think you need to buckle up, Steph. Wild woman. Okay. And hello, we're going to go live on TikTok. Okay, well, welcome. And while TikTok is calling all my peeps, I am planning on sharing with you tonight my second album that I did called Stay Right Here, and just have a little conversation, okay, about it. Just like my sister, wild, lovely. What I'm incredibly perplexed about right now is that I see the video on YouTube. I've got it pulled up, and the picture is completely clear here in OBS, but it is blurry up on the screen. C'est la vie. Hey, Eric. Hello, Luther. So, what I'm doing is let's play a song off my album. So, this is an album that I had done with my band in Austin, Texas. And we recorded this at two different studios. The first studio was Spencer Starnes studio, who he is no longer with us on this physical realm, but he produced people like Asleep at the Wheel. He had some other jazz bands too that he produced, and he had some gold records. And then the band broke up. So I finished a lot of this stuff in my home studio, and then over at Plush Studios, which is my friend Kelly Donnelly, who is the engineer for Eric Johnson, who is like a guitar player extraordinaire. So this first song is called Hold Me. It was the first song that I had written when I moved to Austin. And this song was about me realizing that, holy shit, I just moved away to a town where I didn't know anybody and wasn't sure what I was doing. So this is my conversation with Goddess Mother, and then other themes kind of started weaving in here too. So I'm just gonna play it. I'm gonna stop talking. Let's play this song. Show me the way. One of these days, sis, you're meeting a couple of my band buddies. Ward Hayden and the Outliers. Cool. Very cool. Hey guys, what is up? Lisa Marshall here. I am playing cuts off of my album called Stay Right Here. And not all the songs in this album are streaming, to be honest, but you can find it at my website. And also taking custom song orders. And the deadline is February 8th for Valentine's Day. So, that particular song, there was a glockenspiel in the beginning of that song. I love glockenspiel. I really do. I think it's one of the coolest instruments you can put on a track. It's so cool. So there's glockenspiel in the beginning of that. There's a gentleman named Russell Scanlon who is probably one of my favorite guitar players in Austin. Just a fantastic guitar player. Mary Harsh on bass. We call her Badass Mary. And Johnny Rattleap on drums, who went on to play with Gary Clark Jr. And nice stuff. I can't wait. So yeah, so if you're on my YouTube, I've got links to get started on a custom song. It's just a questionnaire. You can fill it out if you're even interested and see where it goes from that. And also I've got a free song. If you're on TikTok, you can go to my website, which is in my bio, and get a free song. There's numerous free songs you can have on there. And this album is on there. So, all right. We're going to move on to, I lost my place. Okay, now this song, first of all, I want to say the tempo on Hold Me was a little fast, but I think I was overly caffeinated that day. And I think Mary had a lot of Pepsi. So we were both very caffeinated, and the tempo reflects that. Because normally it's not that fast. It's a little funkier. As a matter of fact, I might go into Logic and slow the tempo down and zhuzh it up a little bit. So this next song is called Hot Summer Day, and I wrote this song about growing up here in Virginia Beach at a place called Chicks Beach right on the Chesapeake Bay when I was very little. And it was one of my favorite places ever because we literally were on the beach. We go out the back door, bam, you're on the beach, on the bay. And on these hot summer nights, these hot, humid summer nights, there would be neighborhood volleyball games on the beach and unattended beers, of which a lot of us kids would help ourselves to a sip here and there. So this song turned out a little more rock and roll, but I also added a lot of Apollo, Hanzo, hello. How are you? Thanks for hanging out. I am just playing tracks from my last album that I put out, which was a while ago. Because I do get on here and I do just solo guitar and vocal live streams, but this is my favorite stuff to do, creating these arrangements, the strings, the horns, the backing vocals, adding things like a glockenspiel on a song, and all done very influenced by retro soul music. So anyway, here is Hot Summer Day, little more of a rock and roll song, but I love rock and roll too. And I just got to mess around a lot with a wah pedal. So here he is. keep the beat. Well, oh, I gotta turn this back on. Steph says keep the beats, but you've had 3 cups of coffee, ma'am. No wonder it makes sense to you. Okay, it's all good. All right, who am I saying hello to? Hello, hello. Danny G and Carl and Michael, Denise, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome and thanks for hanging out. I'm just playing tracks off my album, talking about, I'm going to play actually a custom song that I just did called Polly Fucking Anna, because it was a fellow musician in Austin whose sister is a self-described Polly Fucking Anna. It's down the drain, sister. So I'm talking about custom songs, and I'm taking some custom song orders before February 14th. I feel like that's kind of a nice little cutoff. And yeah, I mean, you know, we can also write like a funk song that you're anti-Valentine's Day, whatever you want. But the deadline is February 8th, and let's see if we can find that real quick. Let's find it. I gotta go under songs. Nope. All right, don't you sweat it. I've got it right here. So what she wanted on this song was an acoustic-ish version, because I play electric guitar, and she wanted it to be kind of like the Atlantic Records days of soul music, which was like in the 60s with like Aretha Franklin and Margie Joseph and Betty LaVette. And Betty LaVette's going to play into this for this song after this. But here is the custom song order called Polly Fucking Anna. And she loved it, and I thought it turned out quite great. So let's play it. She lit the fire, had a rebel heart, didn't care about the rules, she played it her way, danced to life, come one day, kindness shine, she's got that glow, bringing hearts together wherever she goes. She's a lover, she's a dancer, so free, so free. My sister, she's my guiding star. Holy fucking Anna, that's who you are. That's who you are. That's who you are. She makes the world feel a little less tough. We need that. Shows us all that love is enough. When she laughs, it's a melody, a rebel, proof wild and free. She's my rival, partner in crime, the keeper of joy, the queen of time. She's a lover, she's a dancer, so free, so free. My sister, she's my guiding star. Holy fucking hell, that's who you are. She's a kind of woman you can't forget. A spark of life, no regrets, no regrets. All right, that was just great fun to write that song. Oh my God, Steph, do you have a comment for everything? Jeez. So what if it is staticky? Whatevs. Such is life. All right, so when I said Betty LaVette was going to tie into this next song, who was she recorded over at Atlantic Records a couple of songs. She was signed very young on Motown Records, and they had a hard time figuring out really. She had this very distinct kind of grovelly. You can hear the pain in her voice when she sings. It's heartbreaking and beautiful, and so they had a hard time figuring out what to do with her. And I think she also had a little bit of well, I'm not going to say that because I don't remember, honestly. I got to meet her, but anyway, I went to go see her in Seattle, and she wrecked me. I sobbed so hard the entire time while she was playing that I seriously thought that security was going to come ask me to leave. And I was there with a couple of friends, and one of my friends was a gentleman named Eric. And Eric is like an ex University of Montana football player. He's giant. He's just muscle, big, probably 6'4" easily. And he was there, and my friend, big hair. Yep. We two big hair ladies at the table watching Betty LaVette. And I thought for sure that they were fine. That, I could turn around and look at them and they would help me pull it together. Oh, no. Oh, no. The three of us were at that table crying. Oh, like just sobbing, crying. So I went home and I wrote the song, I Give Myself Away. And it's interesting about this song is that I wrote this a long time ago, and up until probably recently, I really just thought, oh, it was just inspired by Betty LaVette, the words, everything. It really wasn't like truly something about me until either it beat me down, and now I believe that it really is something like that. But what really has tied it together for me lately is understanding the level of misogyny that is so deeply ingrained in our society that I, myself, and I see other women do it too. Because it is so deeply ingrained in our brains that we are self-sabotaging sometimes, and we are taught. And this also ties into just a lot of meditation, a lot of Abraham Hicks, listening to a lot of Abraham Hicks, understanding that really I have no control over anyone, and no one has any control over me. And that really nothing is personal. And that has been a bit of a challenge for me, because I think that women are taught that we are to look out for other people, that we are supposed to be empathetic, that we do take things personally and we take the blame for it. So this has been an interesting time for me. I sobered up. I stopped drinking in October 6th, 2022. That is the exact date that I stopped drinking. And since then, I realized a lot of things about my mental state when I was drinking. There was this sadness and this anger. I just could not figure it out. And I think what I've learned is that you know, I was I was the always the agreeable one. I was the, uh, the kid that, oh, you're hurt. Oh man, that hurts me. Or I'm the one who'll back down. I'm the one who'll be like, no, it was totally me, kind of thing. And I think we're taught that as women. And so I give myself away, I think, with some kind of subconscious letter to my future self. So here it is. I give myself away. It is a ballad. I give myself away. Just to make you feel okay. Oh, now feeling nothing. Even when we make love, you said one time, everything would be, oh, it would be just fine if only you could accept it. But can you? Oh, what is it about a girl like you? You can walk through so much pain. But when it comes to loving, well, I'm sorry to say. That is that's the kind of song I like to dig into as a singer. I love some good ballads. All right, y'all. Lisa Marshall here, and I am playing the last album that I recorded called Stay Right Here, and letting you know I'm taking custom song orders for Valentine's Day coming up. And I've got a link, if you're on TikTok, up in my bio, and on YouTube. It's right there in the description. And I love writing songs. I love arranging. I give myself away. I did all the arrangement on the backing vocals and the strings. And my friend Joe Morales did the horns on the outro. And I believe it is Connolly. Nick Connolly. Yes, it is Nick Connolly from Delbert McClinton's band playing piano on that track. And electric piano, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So this next song, I've always felt like this next song has always been better live. And it's called I Bet It's the Same. And I meant it to be kind of like a staple singer-ish esque type song. And the funny thing is, so I was writing the horns on this track and I was doing all the backing vocals at home. And I think percussion, tambourine or something like that. And I wanted to make sure when I took all the stuff back, because I took all my tracks, all my stems back to the studio, Plush Studios, where he mixed the album. Because I didn't want to, I was playing full time then, and I just was like, nope, I just want to get this done. So you mix it. And so what I did in the beginning to make sure all the stems would line up, I did this little weird on the MIDI keyboard on horns. It just kind of goes, or it might have even been cello or something like that. It was cello. Because there's also a cello that's just sitting underneath the chorus. I stole that from Gladys Knight and the Pips. I love it when they do that. They just hit a single note or a single chord and just have it sitting underneath like the chorus or part of a song, and it just creates this kick-ass tonal thing. So anyway, this is I Bet It's the Same. It goes into double time at the end of the song. Live, we started slowing it down, and then we'd slow it down again and just got frickin' funky with it. Pretty cool. And then we go into Confunction. I like to thank you for your love so true. Fun, fun, fun. That's it. You kiss my lips and it will have fun, fun, fun. Da-da, ba-da, ba-da. You guys remember it. That was a blast. Okay, this is I Bet It's the Same. But listen to the little weird, I don't even, cello horn thing that in the beginning that I accidentally got left on there, but it's kind of fun now. Did you hear it? Wow, wow, wow. You know Would you hear my wah guitar at the end? That's when I was getting all thought I was getting the hang of the wah. That song was a blast. I actually played the piano on that song, believe it or not. And I think my friend, I'm pretty sure it was Nathan Basinger, who played organ. He actually had a B3 and a Leslie. And we would play every month at a place up in Pflugerville. The name escapes me. My dear past friend, Brian Gano, who was just a wonderful guy. It was his restaurant. And so might have been even every week. No, I think it was once a month. He would come driving up with that damn ass B3 organ and Leslie. I don't know how he moved that thing. It was so heavy. But we had a great time, and it was just the two of us, and he'd play bass on his left hand and organ on top, and I'd be playing guitar, and it was freaking cool. There was a lot of that going on in Austin when I left. A lot of like organ trios, a lot of organ players playing bass on the left hand and organ on the top. There was a lot of that. Really very incredibly talented people. I don't know how they did the bass lines like they did. And there was a particular guy named Anthony. Can't think of his last name right now. He's with a band called the Greyhounds. And he sounded like Ray Charles, could sing his ass off, and he did that. Pretty amazing stuff. All right, well, this is going to be my last song, and this song I'm giving away for free. It's called The Best Is Yet to Come. I think as far as doing a string arrangement, this is the favorite one I've ever done so far. You'll hear Isaac Hayes was a huge influence on this particular track. When we first recorded it, I was... It didn't have the strings and such, clearly, because, we couldn't afford to have a strings section, and there really weren't that many quartets. In Austin, I'm sure there were, but, we just couldn't afford to pay more people like that. Although that would have been so cool. Although, on the CD release party of this particular album, I did this at a bar called One to One Bar, and I had a 11-piece band. I had strings, I had horns, I had backup singers, guitar player, me playing guitar, bass, drums, and I think percussion, and it was so much fun. It was crazy, but it was fun. So here is The Best Is Yet to Come. to you, to me, was holy. All right. Yep, that's so an original song off my album, Stay Right Here, called The Best Is Yet to Come. And I wanted to play some of these songs for you guys so you could see what it is that is truly, truly my passion. My love is recording like that and arranging the harmonies and recording the harmonies and bit parts and guitars, and this is what I love to do. And I'm offering that to do custom songs for Valentine's Day, whether you want it to be a Valentine's Day song or an anti-Valentine's Day song. It's totally up to you. So, but I love doing it, and I just finished a custom song called Polly Fucking Anna, and was a blast to write. And yeah, I appreciate you guys supporting me tonight doing this. I will be back on the rest of the week, the rest of the month, really, 8:30. Probably playing some guitar and singing and doing some other songs, but I just really wanted to come on here and share some of this because I don't know how many people have really heard this album. You know, you never know as an artist. You're putting things out there and you just don't know, like, have people heard this before? I'm gonna, so I wanted to play this and share with you those songs. Because I'm really proud of them, and I had a great time doing it. And that was my band from Austin, Texas, and great memories playing with them. Such great memories playing with them. One of my favorites is we played a South by Southwest show at this little place called Nuno's down on 6th Street. It was a bar that we played, I don't know, probably once a month easily. And there was Pinetop Perkins, who is known as one of the godfathers of blues piano, who played there as well. He was 90-something years old. Just great. So cool. Such a cool guy. By this particular South by, we were doing a bunch of shows. And we had literally just played one show and then went running downtown to play this second show. And the place, they had a window, giant window that opened up, and kind of like a railing right there, because that's where the stage was. So to keep people from like trying to come on stage with the bands. The place was packed. I sold out all my CDs. People were standing in the middle of the sidewalk. It was so much fun. It was one of my favorite memories of playing in Austin. We had a great time. Well, all right, I'm off to see the Wizards. If you haven't yet, I hope that you will subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm over here recording live my upcoming EP, and I'm also sharing tips and tricks along the way for other people who are self-producing, and also guitar stuff. I'll share some vocal stuff as well. I used to teach in Seattle, so yeah, talking about harmonies and harmony arrangements, and I'm going to do it in real time live on YouTube. So thank you for your support tonight. I appreciate the tips that came through really very much. Thank you so much. And I look forward to having an opportunity to do a custom song for a few of you. I think I'm picking 2, maybe 3 more, probably 2 more orders. I can do that. But the deadline is February 8th. And the link in TikTok is in my bio in my link tree. And if you're on YouTube, it's in the description. And also, that last song that I just played is also free on my website. So it's free with an email. And if you don't want to sign up on my email list, totally cool. There are other free songs also over there that don't require an email. But I would love it if you would come and hop on my mailing list as well. So what else can I tell you? That's all I can tell you. Also, I am getting ready to put together sample packs from these songs as well. And I'll start sharing the link with where you can find those. Everything from harmonies to guitar parts to anything that I played on, really. played the instrument on, which I'm kind of sprinkled all in there. All right, you guys. Thanks again. This album is also on my website, lisamarshallmusic.com. And also, my first solo album is also on there. And down the road, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the music that I did in LA with my band Peculiar Boogie. We were a female fronted band. We were one of the only, actually, we were all female in the beginning. And we were one of maybe, I don't know, 4 bands that I can recall in LA that were either all female or female fronted, and I mean, like, there were 3 women, 2 guys in our band. So it was a pretty cool time to be in Los Angeles. We played the Roxy and the Troubadour, and we met the guy from Simple Minds. Shannon Doherty used to follow us. Gina Gershon was hitting on my girlfriend one night at Girl Bar while we were playing. Shit like that. So I got stories, man. All right, I'm off to see the wizard. Thanks again, you guys, for hanging out with me tonight. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to everybody, but I had to keep my glasses on, and let me just pop them on real quick. Denise and Rusty, hello. Hey, Polly. Angel 7, hello, hello. All right, well, you guys, I hope you will come hang with me tomorrow again at 8:30 if you're not, if you just want to hang out with a comfy pair of shoes and sweatpants and a hot tea. All right. Off to see the wizard, you guys. Good night. Thank you.